YouTube, what it do, baby? It's your boy Chalk, and I'm back with another banger video, man. You guys know the vibes. I'm gonna keep the bangers coming while we wait for NBA 2K20. Listen, guys, I'm hype. I cannot wait for this game to drop. First, before I even get into anything else, you guys have shown me a tremendous amount of support over all these videos, man. I did not think that we would be growing as fast as we are, but guys, we are knocking it out of the park, man. You guys have shown nothing but love, and I cannot thank you enough for it. Today's video, I'm gonna be breaking down the badges. There's a lot of misconceptions on some badges, and there's a lot of things that people don't know about these badges. With that being said, I'm gonna break down these badges so at least you guys have the insight to each and every badge, and I'm gonna make sure you guys, when you make your player, you know what you're putting on them. And as always, if at any point you like what you're seeing, at any point you find something funny or something informative, man, y'all go ahead, drop a like, drop a sub, and drop a comment, man. Turn the noties on. I respond to every single comment, every video, man. Go look at the last videos if you don't believe me. I always got something to say, man. Just come down there and say, hey, man, I'll always respond. So with that being said, I cannot thank you enough for the support, and let's get right into today's video. All right, so let's get right into the badge breakdown, guys. Go ahead and ignore the player. This was all just for research purposes. Pro tip, man, go ahead and always put your player to a 95 overall, because from 60 to 95, you can upgrade whatever you want. 95 is like that little cap space. So look, here are your 4 different areas where you can do your badges. You have finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defense and rebounding. So the first section that we're going to dive into is we're going to dive into finishing badges. Now, acrobat is the ability to finish difficult layups. So when you're going up and you're trying to finish layups over people and on people, that's what acrobat's going to be for. Back down punisher is your ability to move people around in the post when you're backing them down. So you want to be able to back them down. You want to get big back downs. You want that badge. Consistent finisher is for poorly timed layups. Guys, if you know how to time your layups, you do not need consistent finisher. Contact finisher is posterizer renamed. Guys, you need this badge if you are a slasher. If you're trying to slash on people, this is a must-have badge. Cross key score is the most useless badge ever. There's no point for it. Do not waste badge upgrades on cross key score. Now let's keep going. Deep hooks is the ability to hit hooks from a distance. So if you're a post scorer, you're going to want deep hooks on your player. Drop stepper is for when you're in the post and you want to drop step them. It's an important badge to have if you're a big body and you want to get to the thing. Now, fancy footwork is your ability to chain together Euro dunks, spin dunks, all that. You want to have this. It's very important as a slasher. Fast break finisher is something that is severely underrated. If you know how to run the break, upgrade this badge because it is going to help you farm your takeover extremely quick. Giant Slayer is a badge that is being very confused right now because people are looking at Giant Slayer and saying, okay, hey, is this making me do more layups because it's heightening the effectiveness? The answer to that is no. It's just helping you make your layups. Upgrade your Giant Slayer if you are a shorter slasher or even just a slasher that's not 6'10 or above. I would say Giant Slayer is important to have. Relentless helps you keep your stamina when you're finishing at the basket. So if you're getting to the basket a lot, that's pretty important. Putback Boss is another unnecessary and useless badge. I would not worry about it. Same thing with Pro Touch. I don't think you need it if you know how to time your layups. I don't see the point in it. Pick and Roller. This is more for centers or if you're a big slasher and you set the screen sometimes. But again, you don't really need that either. You need Lob City Finisher. You need to be able to catch lobs and throw it down. Now, Showtime. Showtime is something that I see important, and we have to find what balances of Showtime are going to work, because if you just do a flashy dunk and it helps your whole team's takeover, that's something that you need to have, because you're going to help your entire team out if you're doing nice plays and throwing it down. So I would say that's a very important badge. Now, Slithery Finisher, I don't like as a slasher because it's your ability to avoid contact. If you're a slasher, guys, you want contact. You want to be able to go throw it down on somebody. And I think Slithery Finisher is doing what people were afraid that Giant Slayer is doing. I think that makes it where you're not getting contact dunks as much. And then, of course, Teardropper. We all know the effectiveness of Teardropper. If you're a guy that gets in the lane, does floaters and runners, man, go ahead and upgrade that Teardropper. So that's it for the finishing badges. Let's get into shooting. Now, boom. Obviously, catch and shoot is your ability to catch and shoot. It's literally the name. Clutch Shooter is a badge that could be pretty good, but again, it's only something that you're going to be able to use in clutch moments, and I would not advise you to upgrade your Clutch Shooter because it's only for knocking down shots in the clutch. And again, how many shots are you really shooting in the clutch? Corner Specialist is your ability to shoot shots in the corner, and a lot of people think that with silver catch and silver corner and a 53 ball, you are going to be sparking out of the corner. Deadeye, that's for closeouts. you definitely want to upgrade your Deadeye, guys. Trust me. If you've never played the game, and even if you haven't, you've never used Deadeye, you need it. Do not get deep fades confused with deep hooks, because deep fades is post fadeaways from deep range. Deep hooks is something that we saw in finishing, and that's for hook shots. Difficult shots is your ability to hit difficult shots off the dribble. So when you look at pure shot creators from last year, people who want to lean and green, you definitely need to upgrade your difficult shots. Difficult shots is a very important badge in general, because when you're tired, it usually pops up. Flexible release. Now, this badge is good for some of you who do not know how to time a shot, guys. This is your ability to make shots even if you get a poor release. Poor releases are not weighted as much due to flexible release. So if you have struggles with that, I would do it. Green machine, I don't see the point in it. It's a bonus for consecutive green releases, but I mean, if you're green in consecutive releases, do you really need a bonus? Hot start, I hate this badge. Please do not put hot start on your player. That is another badge. That is what we call bait. Now, this badge right here, Hot Zone Hunter, I feel like this is going to be one of the best badges in the game. It boosts your percentage for attempts taken in players' hotspots. Guys, if you've played the game before, you know it's very easy to get hotspots everywhere. Go ahead and get Hot Zone Hunter. Rage Extender is what we call limitless range. Quick draw, listen, this is important too. I need you guys to understand with quick draw, and I did not know this at first, but I've seen it more and more. Gold quick draw is the normal shot from last year sped up at 100%. Hall of Fame quick draw is what the 6'4" and under players had. So if you don't have gold or Hall of Fame quick draw, guys, you are going to have a super slow shot. So that's something that you want to keep in mind when you're making your players. Can you get gold and Hall of Fame quick draw? Pump fake maestro, please don't waste your time doing that. Pick and popper, guys, this is important for centers that want to be outside centers, that want to hit the pop. It's your ability to set the screen and pop. You get a pretty significant bonus when you do it. Do not get a badge for your free throw shooting. Slippery off ball. Now, I think this badge is really good. It's your ability to get open without the ball. There's certain cuts that they added this year. That badge is pretty nice. If you've ever seen any in the movement, it looks very good. Steady shooter. This is the badge that I got a lot of hate on in my stream. You lose your bonuses for open shots and you get an upgrade for contested. So if you shoot mostly contested shots, put it on. But you are going to lose upgrades for open shots. Mike Wang has confirmed this if you think I'm wrong. Trust me, guys, I think this badge is what we call bait, because you're losing bonuses for being open. You're not being rewarded for being open. Tireless shooter is important because it's your ability to make shots when you're tired. So if you're a dribble god, or if you're a guy that plans on dexing the whole game, you need that. And then of course, volume shooter is if you're gonna throw up a lot of shots, go ahead and put that up because it's gonna boost you. Those are the shooting badges. Now let's get into playmaking. Ankle breaker makes its return. It's the ability to break ankles, obviously. Bailout is something that you do not need. It's the ability to pass out of shots. Guys, do not waste upgrade points on bailout. It's unnecessary. Break starter is what happens when you get the rebound and you throw a full court pass. The higher the badge, the better ability you have to do it. We all know what dimer is, and downhill is a new badge that's actually kind of glitchy, man. It's the ability to push the ball in transition. So if you're getting a full head of steam coming down the lane, that badge is actually super important for you. Lob City Passer is the ability to throw a lob. Handles for days is the badge for all the dribble gods out there. When you're doing dribble moves, you lose less stamina. Now imagine, guys, with Gatorade, with running the treadmill, that badge is going to be important. Floor General is a bait badge, guys. Do not upgrade Floor General. All it does is +4 to attribute. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It is not worth a Hall of Fame badge. Flashy Passer is not an important badge, but it is a way that you could farm takeover by throwing flashy passes to your teammates. Now, Dream Shake, that's for playing against computers. I don't think it's necessary unless you're playing against computers, obviously. Needle Threader is for tough passes, but with the way the lanes are this year, it's looking like every pass is getting through. So Needle Threader might actually be a bait badge. This is another badge that's for AIs. Post spin technicians, guys, if you're a post scorer, you need to go ahead and put that on. It's very important for your overall success as a post scorer. It's your ability to operate out of the post. Definitely go ahead and upgrade that. Quick first step is a glitchy badge, guys. These badges right here are all super important. Quick first step, space creator, stop and go, tight handles, and unpluggable. I'm telling you guys, those badges right there, as a playmaker, you need those badges as high as you can get them. Quick first step is like your ability to, out of the triple threat, how you're going to go. Space creator is your ability to create space. Unpluggable means you're not getting ripped. Tight handles means you're not ever going to lose the ball. And the stop and go dribbling system this year is tough. Those are the playmaking badges, guys. And last but not least, let's get into defense and rebounding. Now, box, that's your ability to hold a box out and box out your opponents. This badge is important for my rebounders out there. Brick wall 2K17 is back. Hall of Fame brick wall is knocking people down. So if you're a center, go ahead and slap that on, man. Chase down artist, unnecessary. Clamps is the ability to stay in front of a ball handler out on the perimeter. So you need this if you're a lock or if you're guarding ball in general. Heart Crusher kills the other team's takeover when you do a highlight play. Now, nobody knows how much, but dude, if you're a guy that gets a lot of steals or you're a guy that gets a lot of blocks, you could really mess up somebody's takeover meter if Heart Crusher is OP as it sounds. It's not something that I would upgrade, but it is a good badge. Off-ball pest is pointless. Why do you need to bump somebody who's going to be sitting still off ball? It's not necessary. Moving truck is your ability to move people around in the post. Post scorers, glass cleaners, throw this on. You want to be throwing people around. Lightning reflexes, I don't think that this badge is really important anymore because it's just telling you which way the ball handler is going. And I mean, if you can't tell which way the ball handler is going when you can literally look at him, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think that badge is very important. Intimidator is the ability to make people miss shots. This is probably the most important defensive badge in the game. Definitely upgrade that. Interceptor increases the chances of getting in the passing lanes. Pick Dodger is your ability to dodge picks when people are setting screens. Pickpocket is your ability to pluck the ball. Pogo Stick, guys, is a new badge. This is your ability to consecutively jump in the paint. So when somebody's in the paint and you want to keep jumping up and down, you need Pogo Stick. This will be good for the pure rim protectors. Post move lockdown is your ability to defend post moves. This is a good badge because post scorers gave people a lot of trouble last year. Rebound Chaser is Hustle renamed. It's the ability to go and chase down rebounds. You definitely need this if you're on a center build. Rim Protector, of course, it's in the name, is your ability to protect the rim. Tireless Defender is important because you don't want to lose too much stamina when you're out there playing defense. You need Tireless Defender. Trapper is the ability to make life difficult for offensive players when trapped. I don't think it's necessary because if they're trapped, it's going to be tough anyways. And then Worm is the ability to get around box outs through swimming or spinning. Guys, listen, those are all the badges. That's me talking as quickly as I can, guys. Like I did, I tried to keep it short and sweet. Try to get all the important information out there. Make sure you guys know everything before you make these players. Guys, look, if at any point you liked what you saw, if at any point you learned something new, man, please go ahead, drop a like, drop a sub, follow the page, man. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm coming different NBA 2K20, man. Uploads are coming weekly. I will continue to put out content, guys. The more you guys support, the more encouragement for me it is to go out and make more content. So, guys, I cannot thank you enough for all the support that we've had so far. You guys mean the world to me. Whatever you guys want to see in the next video, go ahead and drop it in the comment section, man. I respond to every comment. And, guys, with all that being said, it's your boy Chalk, and I'm out. Peace.